Hello, hope everybody's doing good today. Just wanted to pop on here and throw my makeup on real quick. This way you can see again how I go about doing it. I kind of change it up however I'm feeling for the day. One of my favorite brushes is the detail brush to put on the makeup. And then if you've been here before, you know my blush and bronzer is my favorite for blending as well. So those are the two that I'm going to use today. So I'm going to get started here. Go into the contour here. Just put that all around there. Got me a little mirror over to the side here, so sorry if I'm not looking at the camera. I'm just trying to see in general. Tried a bunch of different little mirrors. I finally found one that I kind of like. It's tried like the 30 times, the 15 times, the 10 times magnifying, 5 times. And believe it or not, the 3 times one is just perfect. I can see in the mirror without my glasses and see what I'm doing. So it makes it a little bit easier. So that's why I'm kind of looking over to the side a lot. Alright, and then let's get that a little bit more over here. I'm going to go into my main shade. I'm actually kind of in between a couple of my shades. So I kind of do a little bit of both. Been hanging out in the sun a little bit more than I'm used to, so it's starting to get a little bit darker. So kind of mix a little bit of both of them just to help cover everything. And I'm going to show you something else that I like to do sometimes. A lot of times I'll just put my first 2 on like this. You notice I didn't put any of my brightening highlights in. I'm just going to go ahead and blend these 2 out. A lot of times I like to wait until the end and put that brightening in lastly. I don't know why. So sometimes I think it looks better on me anyway. So that's what we're going to do today. A lot of times I put it on. Today I'm going to show you how I just do the first 2 and then I'll come back in with that brightening highlight. Like I said, this is yours to do with what you like. If you like putting them all on and then blending, that's kind of the theory behind it. I got a rogue hair here. Oh, goodness gracious. However, there truly is no right or wrong way to do this. So, do whatever you like, however it comes, the way that you like it to come out. Your favorite application way. You just have to try it a few different ways to see what you like. But it's all about you. This is yours to get confident with and blend, and that's really what it comes down to, is the blending. Blending really helps quite a bit. All right, so I've got those 2 blended. Except for on the nose. I didn't do that one yet. That's okay. There's a reason for that. So now I'm going to go in with my brightening highlight, which is kind of known as the concealer in the traditional world makeup world. Yeah, you know what I mean. And I'm gonna go right there. A little goes a long way. I know a lot of times I tend to put more than I need. So don't be surprised if you do that as well. Especially with like the lighter colors tend to be easier to pick up and put on your face. Like the contour's pretty dense. And so it takes a little bit more effort to get it on there. But, okay, so now that I've got my brightening on, I'll go back in and blend it, just the brightening areas again. And honestly, I don't know if it makes a difference. It's just sometimes the way I like to do it. This way I know that that goggle area is the brighter area. And we'll blend the nose. Tap, 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 tap. Now, if you're using a denser brush, this is kind of like a medium one, you want to press rather than swiping. Now, if you get one of the, like this side, if I wanted to, I could swipe, basically, because the bristles move. If the bristles don't move a whole lot, you want to press. If you got a brush that the bristles move a lot, then you can kind of swipe like a traditional type. All right, that is looking like a rogue eyelash there. I'm not sure where it came from. Anyway, so there. I don't know. Sometimes I like to do that last layer, or that brightening highlight last, just so I can make sure that this middle area of my face is nice and bright. It usually works out the regular way too, but it just kind of depends. I just want to show you a different technique. Like I said, it's all different. Everybody can do whatever they want, how they want, and that sort of thing. So I'm gonna go back in here and, oh wait, actually what I want to do is I got a new bronzer in. I ordered. Let me see if I can find it here. Here it is, right here. It is called Xanadu. Let me see if I can get the sucker open. First, now it doesn't want to open. Oh, there we go. Xanadu. See that? I don't know how it... But anyway, this one is it's a combination of the bronzer, the Bella bronzer, which is what I normally use, and is it the rose gold illuminator? It's one of the illuminators. I don't remember which one right offhand, but it's a combo of both. So I'm going to try that. I've been seeing a lot of people use that, so I ordered it and I want to try it just to see if it's a little bit different. So, well, if I can get it to a little bit stiffer. There we go. And so we'll put the bronzer on the highlights, high points of our face here. Tops of the cheekbones, kind of that top of the forehead area, a little bit on top of the nose. Just a little bit more. More over on this side, I think. I think next time I might try using my fingers with this one and see if I can get a better application. This ain't bad. All right, I'm gonna get my brush again. And we're just gonna blend that in. To make it look like I actually get a little bit more sun than I actually really do. I mean, I have been outside more lately, which is kind of nice. Getting the pool area cleaned up and stuff. It's a pit. All right, kind of like that. That looks like it how it has a little bit of a glowy to it. Kind of nice. I think it's a yes. I don't mind it. What y'all think? All right. And then, what color cheek are we going to use today? I used that sandstone yesterday, so let's try something different. I don't know. This one they haven't shown you guys yet. We get Over the Rainbow. Over the Rainbow's a nice red one, but scary. Looks horrible. Looks like, oh my gosh, I wouldn't wear that. Watch. Dab it all on. Grab a wipe here to wipe the finger off. And this time I'm going to use the fluffy end of the blush and bronzer. I'm just going to do sweepies and blend that in. Look how nicely that blends in. And it's not crazy like that. Alright. I really love their lips and cheeks. I mean, like I said, they look crazy in the pan, like really dark and like you'd never wear them. But they blend out really, really pretty. So, yeah. All right. Looks pretty good. If you want, you can put your setting powder in your T-zone if you want. If you like it more of a matte look, do it all over your face. That's fine too. I already did, since the Xanadu already had the illuminator in it, I'm not going to put any more illuminator on. You could though if you wanted to. Completely up to you. This is your makeup. Do what you want. Like it, wear it that way. It's all about you, your confidence, making you feel beautiful, and not that you need makeup to feel beautiful because you are beautiful to begin with. But I know it just gives you a little bit of look at me, you know, type thing. So that being said, I'm going to go and figure out what eyeshadows I want to wear. That's my biggest problem, is trying to figure out what eyeshadow combinations I want to do. I've really gotten into the eyeshadows and playing around with them and stuff, and I'm no longer that basic brown. I'll wear what I want and make it look good. So any questions, let me know. If you want a color match, comment below or send me a text to 469-898-1874, and I'll send you my color match form. Like I said, let me know if you need anything. We'll talk to you again soon. Have a great day.